That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one... Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear? Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates. I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich. I warned them of the danger, and we took such elaborate precautions. We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative. Not a student of politics, my dear. I understand. You poor dear. You must pay more attention to current events. Queen Irene leads the Aldmeri Dominion, High King Emmerich the Daggerfall Covenant, and Prince Ernskar represents the Ebonheart Pact, the opponents in the aptly named Three Banners War. It's complicated. The Ruby Throne sits vacant, and the Tamrielic Empire lacks an emperor. None of the alliances can stomach the idea that one of the others might win the throne. It's a wonder Bakaru and I got them to agree to these peace talks. Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders. We know their medallions aren't there, but they could have lost them at sea. Regardless, if the Ascendant Order uses the chapel as a hideout, we may learn something about their plans. Or a clue as to where to search for the Alliance leaders, perhaps. Not a student of Paul.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time, Jakan. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
I can't pinpoint the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone can watch the door.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
I knew you cared.
Quentin is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about? Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be fooled. They are not as benevolent as they want to be. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going. The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders?
Lady Arabelle.
Colleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the Divines are all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji is not all right.
Not to spoil a reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Wait, got it!
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakan. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my friend.
Each delegate carries a medallion like this one. It serves as both an invitation.
Lady Arabelle? But she's... Ward.
No longer working alone. She's found some cable help.
I am with you. How can I help?
Here is your chance, Quentin. Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
I have made my choice.
For the Ascendant Order!
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is... Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure. To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jacan Valencia and I have been using... Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the... Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Zaji is glad to see you, Walker. But there will be no reunion with the Perfect Pounce. She is gone. This time for good. The terrible storm was the end of her. And that is not the worst of it. Zaji has lost Queen Irene and Casca too. Zaji must admit he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up. The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it. Zaji lost Queen Irene, and First Mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Mate...
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Doc Master. An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Doc Master Arnauld showed up, and we were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course. I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one for my...
If there is any way I can help with your I remember it like the ripples in my favorite. I did not see what became of him.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive. Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnauld about that and a great many other. The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jakan and I will meet you there. That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue. The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All-Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Sload for the Thracian Plague. The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were... Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though.
What a relief. I heard that the Lion Guard has taken back Camlorn.
This is a mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffians loitering outside had something to do with that. Let's look around. The Ascendant Magus did bribe the Dockmaster just as... A few drops of dried blood. A scuffle, but not a murder. Someone planning to depart doesn't set a meal on the... Nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say the Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnauld collect another payment. The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we profit, of course. That's what it always comes down to. Lord Bakaro... Almost certainly. As I said, we must be careful about whom we trust. We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing... I doubted. If Dockmaster Arnauld knew where the Alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information to the... I suspect the Order wants power, not peace. When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming Emperor suddenly seem a good deal more promising. That sort of prize. Lord Bakaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and...
Ah, seeking a commission with the honor? We are prosecuting a war against the Dreadsail pirate. You can use the dinghy there to ferry your party to the flotilla's flagship. Just that it's incredibly dangerous.
You there! Can we speak for a moment? You seem healthy, or at least healthier than most of the men. Steadfast Manor, the ancestral home of Lord Bacaro Valoris. The Menders are busy tending to the afflicted. That's where you come in. I'd suggest you talk to some patients who are feeling its effects. The manor belongs to Lord Bacaro Valoris. He formed the Society of the Steadfast. I guess I'm the guard. Usually the patients mind their manners. I fought for the Daggerfall Covenant. Even before the war, I marched under its banner. Now here I am, guarding this hospice as an unknown...
I want to help, Lady Arabelle, but I'm concerned for the safety of my retainers.
My associate might be able to help in that regard, Lord Bacaro.
Lady Arabelle asks about the nobility, while 2 of my retainers are missing. The Society of the Steadfast will do... Yes, I understand that you and Lady Arabelle have tangled with these brigands before. They claim to be knights. I sent Grenier and Denise to retrieve a shipment from the Navir docks. But thank you, my friend. I'll confer with Lady Arabelle while we await your return.
I was told they weren't taking new patients, not until they... Affliction? A good word for it. I can feel it wearing... Master Healer Verlaine only manages the symptoms. He sedates us or just offers comforting words, but he won't seek out the root. We're not close, but I respect her intellect. With her knowledge of alchemy, she could...
Such a calming vista, yes. The sound of waves lapping at the shore always used to bring Milagi peace. This one believes so. Milagi was beginning to feel strong. Mender Roslin is a master.
I thought Master Healer Verlaine was clear to Armin. No outsider should come on. Interesting. Well, he's a good man. If he thinks... I'm afraid not, and that worries me. You see...
but we might find something in there we can use.
You've made your thoughts clear. No one enters the dispensary. The Society of the Steadfast wishes to bring peace.
Maybe you heard. My talk with Master Healer Virelane was unproductive. He always sticks to... Everyone respects Mender Roslin. She's got a rare combination of kindness and skill. And between you and... Strange that this affliction shows up at the same time people start disappearing. Then we need to get into the dispensary. That's where Rosalind worked. Try flattery, if you're good with words. If you can impress him with some nothing untoward, I don't think. But they've worked together along. I guess you could pick the lock, but you didn't hear me.
Good day, stranger. Did I just see you? Terrible shame. Roslin was one of our best healers. I'm afraid that's out of the question. I'm sure you have good intentions, but our dispensary... Oh, well, if you find yourself in need of work, we'd be delighted to offer you a position in the...
Sorry, Mender. It's, closed for cleaning. Don't worry, I'll let you know when it's open again. Shouldn't be long. Hey, you almost done in there? I can't keep this up forever. Ah, there you are. Find anything? I can't believe that Mender fell for the old closed for cleaning line. Well, did you find... Can I see it? This is Rosalind's, all right. An illness related to vampirism? I might not have any more book learning than you need to swing a sword, but I think I would have... I can see that. Beware of the harpies.
Hello? Please help me! You're not Verlaine. Rosalind? She tried to free me, but Verlaine returned and overpowered her. This is his laboratory. He experiments on me, hoping he can use my blood. My strain of this curse induces deep dreaming. When I bite someone, she sleeps in the next chamber, but soon she'll awake with my curse. There's a vial of my blood in the laboratory across the hall. We can use it to... Thank you. I need a moment.
Ugh, my head. Who are you? Did Seraphin send you? Who are you, stranger? Verlaine? Surely you're joking. Why would... That's horrible. No wonder I noticed traces of vampirism. Yes. Oh, thank you. My mind is a little foggy yet.
I'm so glad it worked. At least I finally did something good with this curse of mine. I hope she takes down that monster Verlaine and makes him... Of course I'll help. Anything to bring... All right. I'll make my way there. Rosalind, right? I am so sorry about this. If I hadn't been so weak, I would have...
Everything's going to be fine. Come to the manor. Perhaps I can help you.
Help me? I'm cursed. There's nothing to be done.
There are things we can try. Let's talk on the way.
I had to do it, Rosalind. It was the only way to guarantee their recovery.
You were poisoning them, Alexis. Look around you. You should talk to Master Healer Verlaine.
Oh, I suppose you're here to fling more baseless... Such smugness. You may get rid of me, but doing so will... The regrettable means to a greater end. The vampire will live forever, but those people outside won't. If one... In time, I would have perfected it. In time, it would have been safe.
Unbelievable. I guessed it was something like that, but still. Let's talk, adventurer. So let me make sure I've got this right. Verlaine's been dosing our patients with vampire blood as nightmares, abductions, Thanks to you, I think these soldiers may... My work here is just beginning. Alexis Verlaine, I swear by the Society of the Steadfast, you will answer for your crimes.
The Steadfast. I thought you were willing to do what it took to end this war. Clearly, I was wrong.
Well, I shouldn't just walk into someone's home. Oh, good. A kind face. I have tried time and again to ask polite... Oh, my privet is without a doubt the most beautiful sheep on the island. Well, even if my privet was just your typical sheep, which she is not, that would not... I knew you looked friendly. There goes...